Oh, 1600s. That's good. That's good. There's a help out on there. They're making use of Series 5 as much as they can. Right. No Dracozolt lead, please. Everything else is fine. There is a Dracozolt, so I need to bring Excadrill. And then... probably Rillaboom. There is a Dusclops though, so I should probably bring Dragapult. But... there is a Milotic that's kind of putting me off as well. Oh, no. I think I'm going to go Rillaboom. Definitely not Volcarona. I think I'll go Rillaboom here. Just no Dracozolt lead. And I should be able to Gring. If they do lead Dracozolt, then I'm probably switching into Excadrill turn 1 and clicking Gravity. I don't think... it's been a while since I've put it there. I can't remember what I said the Fairy to live. I feel like it was Dracozolt that I set it to live. You needed a tiny bit of speed to outspeed the Lapras to be able to Gring, and that drop in defense is actually pretty significant as well, but necessary to Gring. I also hear music. I wonder if you can hear that music, because I can hear music. I can't exactly pause the recording or anything, so that is fine. I am perfectly okay with this. This is one of the main counter leads to Dragapult. I'm perfectly content with this. Because they have no way here of stopping Gring. Please Dynamax Milotic immediately. That would be highly amusing. Wait, I say no way. It learns Disarming Voice. There is technically a way. Light Screen is fine. That's one of the lovely things I like about this Clefairy Lapras League. They always go for the damage reduction, and then they're asleep. So this is good. And I got my Throat Spray as well. This is Light Screen is better than Snarl, because I can stall that out and still have my Throat Spray boost. And just Nightshade, no Trick Room, that's fine. So I'm going to sing the... probably want to catch something on the switch in as well. So I'm going to sing the Dusclops, and I'm going to Thunder the Milotic. Could switch into Dracozolt. If it switches into Dracozolt, that's awkward. This is suboptimal, but I'm going to try and catch a Dracozolt. I can't let Dracozolt come in. That beats my plans. And I'm fine leaving both these Pokemon on the field. They can't break through the Light Dew. So this is fine. So now I'm going to Life Dew this turn. And I'm going to Thunder the Milotic. If they switch into Dracozolt this turn, they very much got me. But they did not, so that's fine. Still asleep with the Light Screen. Cancelled out by the Throat Spray. It should still do an okay amount. Wonder where that music is coming from. With my headphones on, I can't really hear what it is properly. But I can hear that it is there, so it might be even louder for you guys. That was reasonable. Both asleep. And now I'm going to sing the Milotic, because it's probably going to wake up, and I am going to Thunder it. No, I'm going to Blizzard this turn to try and catch something. And start doing chip on the Dusclops as well. That doesn't really matter at this point, I'm just waiting. It's going to be a slow one to start off with. As soon as the Dracozolt comes in, the pace is going to pick up, but this is fine. Stalling out the Light Screen. Milotic's definitely waking up this turn as well, which is nice. I'm pretty sure I counted 3. So I will be able to just Thunder it again and sing it. And then, hopefully, there will be no more Light Screen. Just Muddy Water. Accuracy isn't too concerning because of the gravity. What does it turn Sing into now? It still hits, so that's something. Actually, yeah, to be fair, Sing... what would it turn into? It's like 75% accuracy from then, right? So it would be like... like 77-ish accuracy. It's about a sleep powder now, I think. And that's going to be in blizzard range. No, it's not. When the light screen is gone. So I do need to thunder again. Just another nightshade, not concerning. So I will gravity and sing the Dusclops now. And then I will start life doing again. Thunder this time, and I can life do. They bring in Drakazor afterwards. I actually will probably go for a Resonance into the Drakazor. It's back to full, which is very good. And this should KO the Milotic now. Very good. It's going to be a slow one, but if Drakazor comes in here, it's going to pick up pretty fast. There's another Nightshade. With no more light screen, Resonance will definitely be the play into the Drakazor. Anything else probably gets sung. Singed. I think singed would be the correct way because, you know, sing is a natural thing. It's not the past of sung, or it's not the past of sing. It's like I'm doing the move sing, so I will have singed. That is a Togekiss, so that one could Starfall. How many turns of Gravity's left? 3 turns of Gravity. So I'm going to just try and sing first. I will life do again, and I will sing. I could Resonance the Togekiss, but I'm saving my Dynamax for when I need to. If they Dynamax this turn, then that's fine. Air Slash, does that KO the Clefairy? It goes into the Lapras anyway, so just need to break through that flinch, which is fine. Life do is busted. Back to full. Back to full, and I break through and sing the Togekiss, so I am feeling very good about this now. Just another Nightshade. I think that puts me in Nightshade range now. Nope, not even, so I can risk a minus accuracy sing here on the Dusclops. I can also go for a Blizzard, which is very good. Oh, they're switching out. Please show me the Drakazol. That's the Incineroar, so Lapras just wins. Like, that's fine. I am content with that. Yeah, do miss. Fair enough. So now I'm going to double sing the Dusclops. Because if the Fairy gets faked out and KO'd, then hopefully I get to sing the Dusclops. If the Dusclops stays asleep and they don't get to Trick Room, then that is going to be lovely. But yeah, I don't really see how they break through the Lapras very well now. Ideally, they fake out the Clefairy to KO it, and the Sing puts the Dusclops to sleep. I think I'm in a very much winning position at that point. So I can go into Extra Drill, and yeah, they're going to. Oh, no, into Lapras. So it's a less accurate Sing. It does miss, unfortunately. And they are going to Nightshade, so that's okay. Now I can go into Extra Drill, Rockfall the Incineroar, and still... Is Gravity still up? Gravity returned to normal. Okay. That's okay. I think it's okay. Okay. What do I do instead now? I think I Iron Head and... Not Iron Head, maybe Iron Head, actually. They can't beat my... How much damage have I done to the Dusclops? It's taken like 60, right? I'm going to go into Rillaboom here. And I think I'm going to Resonance... No, I'm going to Geyser to get the Rain. Although Resonance still helps the Rillaboom. Like, they shouldn't be able to break my Lapras now. If I KO the Dusclops this turn, then I should be fine. Like, if they're on the amount that I think they're on, I should be fine. Yeah, they're on the amount I think they're on, so I'm going to go for Grassy Glide. And go for a Geyser here into the Dusclops. And that should be enough. And they do just Hard Switch as well. That's perfect. They didn't even Parting Shot. So that's very good. And the Togekiss is still asleep as well, so this is very good now. So that was me saying before, or recently at least, that I almost never Dynamax my Lapras. But in these situations, like I was saying, like when the Clefairy Lapras has done its work, now I'm in a position to actually just sweep the Lapras now. So this combination definitely should KO. There's no way it doesn't, especially with my Throat Spray. And now I am very much sorted. The fact that they didn't bring Dracozolt meant that they had pretty much nothing for my Lapras. They did not respect this Lapras at all. So Rillaboom is now very safe from the Incineroar. It's in the rain and got its Grassy Seed. I can Resonance KO the Togekiss to get the Veil as well, so things are looking very good. So I will Swords Dance, because I can get that very freely here, and I will Resonance KO the Togekiss. They should Dynamax their Incineroar here, because they haven't Dynamaxed yet. How many turns is Togekiss to stay asleep? I'm not sure. If they Dynamax the Togekiss, then I think it can still live. It's been a while. But they didn't even Dynamax. They just protected. That was completely suboptimal for them. They stay asleep as well. Can't remember how many turns it was asleep anyway, whether that was guaranteed or not. But yeah, this is the best outcome for this turn that it could possibly have been. Because that Togekiss is very much gone. I've got the Veil, I've got the Rain, I've got a Grassy Seed, and +2 on the Rillaboom. And that's not even factoring in the fact that I'm going to Geyser once and KO the Incineroar as well. So you can see here, like, Lapras did, apart from that one Grassy Glide, and like, if I don't high horsepower here, then Lapras did every single bit of damage. Apart from that, just one Grassy Glide. But I'm going to high horsepower anyway. And I'm going to Geyser. So this was a very good showing of against very passive stuff. Clefairy Lapras just absolutely dismantles it. Because they can't break through the Life Dew quickly enough because they're asleep most of the time. It's very nice. And then against the offensive teams, I've got a Blind Sing. So that's still not the worst. And that was a 1600s guy as well, so that's going to be some good points. Yeah, actually climbing reasonably well. That was quite a long one as well, but that's what Life Dew can do at some point. But let's see. Well, that's a bit more offensive. And that's the kind of thing I don't want to see. Yeah, I don't like that. So I'm going to lead Clefairy Lapras, like with every game. And then I don't really like my Dragapult because of that Darmanitan as well, and the Duraludon. I need Excadrill. Whenever there's a Duraludon, I bring Excadrill. And then Dragapult. Rillaboom is not great here at all. It would just be for Fake Out. Volcarona can still get a second redirection. It would still be good against the Darmanitan. Volcarona could be okay. I think I'm going to go Volcarona here. But then I'm still very weak to that Charizard, and I kind of have to Rockfall it. No, I'm going to go Dragapult. Bit too scared of that Charizard, even though I can somewhat deal with it with the Lapras. So at least they can't lightning me. I mean, you would assume that they can't lightning me. You'd also assume there's going to be a Steel Spike. But it's going to be a Blind Sing. There's no way they fake out the Lapras unless they know. And people should start to know at this point, because I spammed it a lot on the Showdown ladder as well, but like I peaked at, what was it, 2034 on the Showdown ladder was my peak with this team. I spammed it quite a lot, but that was a couple of months ago. I also used this in the Rose Power finals as well. So with the Raichu on the field, I'm confident there is going to be no lightning, so this is going to be a Blind Sing. Not even, because they can KO my Lapras at this point. It's Wild Charge over Volt Tackle as well, which is very surprising. And there I am eating my words completely. So that is a static Raichu. So again, this is what the IC can do. At least I've got my Gravity. I'll get a Sword Stance here, which is not too bad. This is very much icy stuff. Like, I cannot complain. I won a regional with static Raichu. But come on, come on. At that point, Skill Swap was more common than electric moves were. So there was a justified reason. So I might as well Life Do here. I'm not concerned too much about Follow Meing, because if they're attacking the extra or something, I can't redirect it, and the Raichu isn't even attacking, so... Is that Dragapult? That's a cool name for Dragapult. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Very good turn. So now, they've got a Steel Spike. Do I want to Rockfall? If I Rockfall the Dragapult and they Phantom Force, that's very bad. But if they don't Phantom Force, that's very good. So I'm going to go for the very good option here. And I'm going to try and Rockfall. Please do not Phantom Force. If they Steel Spike again, then Quake wasn't enough anyway on the Duraludon, so I might as well just wait for the Dynamax to run out and then Quake it. But please do not go for Phantom Force. And if you do go for Phantom Force, don't do it into my Clefairy. That is acceptable. I'm okay with that. I will take that over Phantom Force. So next turn I can go for Phantom Force into their Dragapult as well, and then Quake. So I'll lose Clefairy finally. But now it should be okay. Because I can go for Phantom Force and Quake, KO the Dragapult. Next turn, Phantom Force will hit into the Raichu or whatever it was, and Quake, and Quake can hit the Duraludon. If they ally switch, then, you know, they lose their Duraludon. So, this is okay. And any Sash is broken on the Dragapult as well. So I am comfortable in my position currently. So I will go Phantom Force into Dragapult. And a Quake into the Dragapult as well. I think I've just got one more turn of Gravity as well, so even if they switch into something like Charizard, I'm still fine. Worst case here would be body press, I guess, into extra drill, but that's not even a worst case because I'll live reasonably well. And then, okay, that's fine because that also works with Phantom Force for me. So I'm still okay here. And I'll probably be able to take a Draco now at this point with my own Dragapult anyway. So now if they're faster with the... Well, I guess it's still going to come down to an ally switch. Which I'm not a fan of, but Quaking will let me live the Draco anyway. So do I want to call the ally switch? Because if I get it wrong and Quake into the Dragapult here, then I take a Draco for no reason. But I'm going to Quake into the Duraludon. They're definitely going to ally switch because that's how you play the IC, but you know. Ally switch and protect on their Dragapult is a very interesting set. But they switched out, so that's fine. And Raichu is okay, because that means they don't have Fake Out, because that's KO to Phantom Force. And that means I Quaked the correct slot as well. So that's good. And I should still have Sandstorm turn to be able to just KO the Dragapult. No way that after that chip Raichu is surviving. So this is still okay. Dragapult is definitely in Iron Head range at this point. I don't even need to risk high horsepower miss. Just have to see what the last one is. If it's going to be something like Charizard, then that's okay as well. I guess I need to Rock Slide in that situation, which is not 100% accurate, but if they ally switch and Iron Head Charizard, then I guess I just Dragon Darts and still win, but it's Darmanitan. Okay, so I definitely go for Iron Head into that. So they ally switch, and so if I go for Dragon Dance here and Iron Head into the Darmanitan, I should be fine. Although this is a bulky extra, I can't remember if I put this one faster than Scarf Darmanitan. So we will have to see. If I did not, that's incredibly awkward. But it seems I did, so that's fine. Because that will KO, and Dragon Dance covered the Darmanitan going first, but, you know, I'm not max speed on my Dragapult anyway, so... Yeah, I did nothing. Oh yeah, and I had Quake boosts anyway on my Dragapult, so yeah, this game is definitely over now. There's still a ton of Sandstorm as well, but this is fine. So I will go for a Dragon Darts and Iron Head. Again, like, I don't get people that do that. In a tournament, in a game 1, sure. Stall for more time to think, but in an IC, in a best of 1 laddering thing, don't waste the time. Come on. Like, that protect achieves nothing. You're protecting that situation to get yourself more thinking time. But just think about losing because you have. Not bad, not bad. Started to get a little bit scary, but it was okay. Because they were special as well. There was no potential Phantom Force. It was Shadow Ball instead, so I was safe to go for Rockfall. Were they Life Orb on the Dragon Ball as well? Did I see Life Orb? Because if they're Life Orb with Ally Switch and Protect, then that's not an optimal Dragon Ball set, in my opinion. But get one more for this episode. Almost at 1600s. Probably won't get it in this game unless they're... Okay, maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. Oh, Hatterene. Hate facing Hatterene. There's Sand as well. Not an ideal one. But this one is Excadrill and Rillaboom in the back. Don't need to think too hard about this one. But Hatterene is annoying because I can't sing it. And then it smites me. So the odds aren't in my favour against the Hatterene. Just need to sing the other thing and stall out Trick Room with Life Dews. They lead with sand, then I get flinched. That's how it works. It was just Indeedee Hatterene, that's fine. As long as there's no safeguard on the Indeedee, that's absolute worst case. But at this point, I just start stalling out the Trick Room. There's no Trick Room yet, but you know, I'm going to start stalling out the Trick Room, because they're gonna get Trick Room this turn. But this, like, Hatterene has always been one of the more awkward things. So if I led with Excadrill, then they just follow me, just like that. Don't be Lumberry. One of the lovely things about Sing is it gets around safety goggles as well. So now I will just Life Dew and try and stall out a Trick Room like that. So I will Life Dew, because I can't sing it, and I will go for a Blizzard here. So it catches something on the switch in with a big Blizzard, hopefully. It will do some nice chip to the Hatterene. They just stay in an Expanding Force though, that's fine. I take a lot of damage, but Lapras survives too. So that means that Blizzard can KO the Hatterene next turn. So that's not too bad. Especially because I can switch into Rillaboom as well, actually. I might switch into Rillaboom next turn. I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch into Rillaboom. And I'm going to Blizzard once again. So we'll see which one they targeted with the Expanding Force. It shouldn't be enough to KO my Lapras anymore, even if they did target it. This is fine, because they didn't Smite. Smite is what I'm usually concerned about. Rillaboom will still take a lot of damage from an Expanding Force. But Lapras should survive with the grassy terrain. And it is into Rillaboom. No, it is into Lapras, so that's better. Because Lapras lives, gets the KO on Hatterene, Indeedee is super low. Now the main problem Pokemon is out the way, and I still have my Clefairy, which I don't usually do. Because normally they Smite instead of Expanding Force. But Expanding Force is good. Because then, no Smites. And I can also Fake Out as well if I want to. Depends what they're going to bring in here. Here's their own Rillaboom. That's fair enough. But I will go for a Swords Dance here. And I will Blizzard and probably lose my Lapras. If they wake up an Expanding Force, then it won't be so bad, but they did just try and follow me or protect, that's fine. I'll lose my Lapras, but now I've got a +2 Rillaboom, which could very easily sweep at this point. Am I in Grassy Glide range with my Clefairy? I think I would be if it's banded. How many turns of Gravity's left? I think there's one more turn of Gravity. So I'm going to go into Clefairy. I should be able to live anything but banded. And then I can KO the Indeedee and put the Rillaboom to sleep. Yeah, one more turn of Gravity and Trick Room, that's perfect. So I can Grassy Glide KO the Indeedee here. I can go for a Sing into the Rillaboom. They shouldn't be able to KO me with Grassy Glide. It'll be quite close. If they do KO me, I'm going to assume that they're banded. We'll also see which Grassy Glide goes first here, which is going to be good information. Okay, Helping Hand is fine. That means the Clefairy definitely goes down, but like my Rillaboom is faster because the Trick Room is ending now, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. We'll just see what the last Pokemon is. If it's T-Tar, that's good. If it's Excadrill, I need to Dynamax my... Depends if there's Sashamark. It would have to be my Rillaboom, I think, in that case. It is just T-Tar, that's fine. So I can Dynamax my Excadrill here very safely. And I will go for a Grassy Glide and a Steel Spike into the Rillaboom. Although that's probably going to be the one to Dynamax here, you would assume. Because Grassy Glide and Steel Spike can KO the Tyranitar. No, I think I'm going to double the T-Tar. It will KO a Dynamax 1. If they Max Guard, that's probably worst case, but then that still should be fine. Because like we'll both have our Rillabooms, but mine's +2, and I've got an Excadrill. So even if they protect, I'll Grassy Glide KO the Tyranitar next turn as well, and still get a Steel Spike. Max Guard would be the worst case, because then I don't get a Steel Spike boost. If it's the Rillaboom, then I still get a Steel Spike boost, which means I will survive whatever the opposing Rillaboom wants to go for, and then I'm still fine. But it is T-Tar, so Max Guard is worst case. That is worst case, but should still be okay. That is still okay. I'm just going to double the T-Tar again. And they are going to get a double Max Guard, and I'm going to be very sad. But I'm still pretty confident that that is the correct play. I guess now it's a lot safer to go for a double up into the Rillaboom, but, you know. And 2 more Grass Glides factoring in the recovery might not even KO me anyway, so... They have to get the double Max Guard in the first place. Because it's the IC, they will get the double Max Guard. But, you know, that's how it goes. And they did not get the double Max Guard. Are we actually playing the IC? That's not how it goes. They always get the double Max Guard. So that's good. Because like that looks like it did still 2-shot. So like obviously in hindsight doubling the Rillaboom both turns was better, but now I have very much won because I've got +2 Rillaboom with +2 defense, like double +2 Rillaboom against theirs, and I have an Excadrill as well. That should survive their Grassy Glide now with that Steel Spike boost. So the Max Guards were scary, but did not get the double one, which is very good. Grassy Terrain going doesn't really matter too much. I'm going to Sword Stance again, and I'm going to Steel Spike again. Only like all the critical hits can make this go wrong now. And they would have to have a U-turn as well for it to be bad, but the fact that they don't even have Grassy Terrain to Grassy Glide me first means that I get the Steel Spike. Like the game is very much mine. Yeah, not even. And the Grassy Terrain wouldn't have tipped that over the edge as well. So now I will pick Grassy Glide and Iron Head, and I will win the game. Very good, very good. I don't think that was quite 1600s, but getting very close.